Good afternoon, everyone, or good morning, wherever you are. Happy Saturday. It's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. I hope you're having a great day. Last night in a joint stream with my husband, if you want to have some fun and listen to my husband and I be goofy, check out my live chat last night where it was open topic and we basically just were ridiculously dumb the whole time. I talked about some things that I had found related to Farrah Abraham and her daughter Sophia. Now, a lot of you in my subscribers have messaged me some concerns about Sophia's education and whether or not she is getting properly educated. How is she being educated? What is going on with her school? Why is she never around children? Where is she, what is she doing with herself? Is Farrah trying to exploit her? Blah, 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 blah. Also, there was a run-in with Farrah at a, how do I say this nicely, hotel in California earlier this month, or earlier this summer, related to Sophia being left alone in a hotel room while she was working. Police arrived at the hotel and they were unable to actually locate the young girl. However, they did attempt, but no arrests or anything were made. So there's been some speculation about, is Sophia being left alone too long? How is her education going? Is she ever around children? Lots and lots of questions. Now, sort of in the middle of this, Sophia has started, or Farrah rather, has started a channel for Sophia, which, by the way, I think is against YouTube rules. I thought that in order for a child to have their own channel, they had to be 12 years old. Am I wrong? I'm not sure. If you have the actual rules around that, let me know. But this is really for sure Sophia that's running this channel, so I'm worried, is she supposed to have this channel? Now, I know there's a lot of, channels of children with their families, but I don't know about, someone having their own channel. I think she's only 10 or 11. Either way, yesterday she uploaded a video onto YouTube, which was called Venice Film Festival, First Time in Venice, Italy, which was sort of supposed to be, cute and, taking her and her mother to, traveling to Venice to go work. And there's a lot of concerning parts of this video. There's the aspect that she is alone a lot of the time. There's another aspect that she appears to be in settings almost always that are around adults, and she's almost always in adult-like settings. She doesn't appear to be playing very often. She almost appears to be working. She's going to movie premieres with her mother. She's walking red carpets with her mother. And then she's at breakfast one morning in the video and she's jet-lagged, which of course she would be jet-lagged. She is coming from Austin, Texas, going to Venice, Italy, which is, by the way, 7 hours ahead. And Farrah was sort of mocking her in the video that she was so jet-lagged that she was being super lazy. She's 10 and just traveled to another part of the world. So this is the kind of parenting that is executed by Farrah. Now, in a clip where she's sitting in a hotel room, she talks about how she's changed schools this year. And I think this is the biggest cue we have into who is actually running Sophia's education. And then I did some digging to find out more about the school that she says that she's in, and then I will kind of show you up. I'm just going to show you a quick clip from her video.
To the school, so if you wanted a teacher, or you need a teacher, or you don't want a teacher.
So Sophia basically says that she this year has changed schools. So she has moved from a whatever program to another program. So she has enrolled in a charter school called Inspire. Now, Inspire is a charter school that is run out, it's a homeschooling charter school run out of the great state of California. And it has options for parents to choose different curriculums. whether they want to do more of like a traditional homeschool program where they do textbooks and the parent is like instruction led by the teacher or by the parent, whether they want to do like online classes facilitated by a certified teacher, or whether or not they want to do more of a self-paced option. And what they do is they have partnerships through different online schools around the country that facilitate the learning. So when I went onto the Inspire website, this is what I found. It says that thank you for considering Inspire Charter Schools as an independent study public charter school. At Inspire, we strive to offer innovative, personalized learning options for all styles of homeschool families and respect a family's right to educate their children. We understand the needs of homeschool community, and we are proud of the blazing way for homeschool partners with a public charter school in California beyond. Please look around our website and find the program that best suits your family. And then it says on that same website, it goes on to say that there are multiple options for families to choose in terms of what they want to do for schooling. They have different programs, like I said, through different schools, and you can choose whether you want instruction, no instruction, lots of instruction, lots of flexibility here for families. And so it says that school-wide learner outcomes at Inspire, we have goals for our students that are known as school-wide learner outcomes. SLOs are a part of our school culture. They reflect our school vision, the College of Career Readiness standards, blah, 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 blah. So they say that they are self-directed. So self-directed and motivated students are able to set attainable goals and achieve academic success. Personalized learners, they're able to thrive in a style of education that best fits them. Independent critical thinkers have the ability to problem solve, take ownership, and apply their knowledge to a variety of problems. Responsible citizens, effective communicators. And then there's different options that they can pick. Now, I took a screen grab of when Sophia was actually showing a very quick view of her curriculum, and what I could deduce is that she is doing a partnership program through a program called Connection Bridge, and through this she has opted to pick a self-paced class for grades 6 through 8, and I'm assuming she's in grade 6, being that she's almost 11, probably 12 soon. And it says that Bridgeway's self-paced courses are available as textbooks or online. The online courses include access to pre-recorded instruction, videos, opportunities for students' engagement, and a variety of online assessments to measure understanding. There's even a digital calendar to assist your student with staying on track. Textbooks courses use the best publishers and are filled with engaging lessons and allow great flexibility. So it's like freedom to make your own schedule. It says that Bridgeway middle school classes are filled with flexible, engaging lessons that are set up to allow parents to provide evaluation and oversight. So basically, parents in this case are supposed to be overseeing all of this, but the kid does most of their learning by themselves. And then another option here is the Choice Plus Bridge program, and this is what I was talking about, and it has all these different, it's a complete sort of virtual course, but it's completely independent. So Sophia is basically enrolled in a program in where she is teaching herself essentially, and then it's up to Farrah to determine whether or not she's doing what she does, and she doesn't have a teacher at all. Think about that. She doesn't have a teacher at all. There's no instruction in this class. At 11 or 10 years old, Sophia is teaching herself on her own. And she has videos of her just reading online, and she's literally just doing her homework and reading online as though she's in college. I can't imagine any single person or any child just learning their entire curriculum online without any instruction from a licensed teacher or oversight from a parent. And when she's doing her schooling, Farrah is just sitting there watching her videos online and then yammering at her and then asking, Sophia to upload videos. Throughout their trip in the video, she's talking about Sophia working. It's clear that she has sort of this idea that she's going to get Sophia to become an actress or to become a model or something. And Sophia is never around any children. This is another part that kind of weirds me out. Now, after I looked at sort of what she was doing for schooling, Then I sort of dug into, she has a TikTok account. Now, on her TikTok account, she has a number of videos on there. Now, if you see this red arrow on this specific video on her TikTok account, and I'll just show you really quickly that on this account, all of her videos here are like very much just her by herself, 100% by herself. The majority of her videos on TikTok include music with language that's extremely questionable for a child of 10 years old. Lots of vulgarities, lots of like not sufficient for work lyrics, probably not suitable for children under the age of 18, unedited music that has lots of cussing in it. And listen, I'm not a prude by any means, but it just seems like she's listening to very adult music and she's singing along with it and she's singing along with the cuss words. And it's like, I don't know if Farrah just thinks that this is okay or if she's not monitoring what her daughter is putting online. It's really weird to me that any parent would allow their child to do this. And like I said, I'm not by any means a stickler about this kind of stuff. It just seems like it's far too mature for her life. She's not a kid at all. She's almost this mini adult. So if you notice that photo that I just posted that has an arrow, it's interesting because in that video, Sophia she pops onto her Google to do a history search. And so before she types anything in, her saved history are there. And you can see with the red highlight that it says, how old do you have to be home alone in California? As though she has made this search herself to find out, is it okay for mommy to leave me home alone? Imagine being a 10-year-old girl and looking up legal laws for when your parents can actually leave you home alone. That's a pretty mature question to be asking at 10 years old. I don't understand how, given all of these red flags, her TikTok account, her Instagram, her YouTube videos, like how is it that Farrah has avoided any sort of questioning from any authorities in this? And why is it that she is bringing her daughter to travel on all of these trips when theoretically what her child should be doing is being in school with other children and not teaching herself? She's missing out on incredibly important social skills and fundamental interactions with peers. In fact, you never see her interacting with peers in any of her videos. I don't even know if she has friends. She's always by herself and with Farrah. That concerns me. I understand, when I have an only child, I get it. My kid plays almost all of his time by himself, but my kid's also starting public school in a week. So your kids need to be around kids. And all of this maturity that she's around is just morphing her into a mini adult. And it's weird because she has a lot of the same mannerisms as her mother now, where she's playing with her hair and she's talking and she's fixing her eyebrows and she's talking about how she doesn't look good or she's a mess. All things that a 10-year-old girl should not be thinking about. When I was 10 years old, I was never thinking about if I looked like a mess or if my hairs were out of place or, what I looked like, because I didn't have a mother that cared about that kind of stuff. But when you're constantly on with your mom and going to plastic surgery offices, what is that teaching your daughter? Oh yeah, it's teaching your daughter that she's basically only valuable by what she looks like. So I want to thank one of my subscribers for sending me these details and pointing these out, because this was super helpful for me and I think a good insight into what is actually going on with this little girl. And listen, I just want to say right now, this video is not at all to to trash or bully Sophia. I think Sophia as a child just needs to be a child, and I just feel like she's being worked too much and this girl needs stability. And I hope that at some point someone can step in and get this child into a place where she's not going all over the place and she's not moving everywhere and she's not doing all these things. Because if this continues, I feel like down the line, this is going to turn into what happens with child actors and sort of the subsequent meltdowns that come with. And I fear that because she hasn't had a proper childhood, she's going to start to resent her mother and have a lot of issues that she'll need help with, and sort of the cycle repeating itself that Farrah has been stuck in with her parents. So I really hope that people start to wake up and see what's going on here, and we can find a way to help Sophia, because at this point I am concerned. And I want to know what your thoughts are after you've seen this, and tell me what you think. I appreciate your guys' support, and if you have other things that you see, please let me know. Also, I included a clip to her video, but also remember that her page is monetized, and so you can go to her page and watch, but like, also remember that if you go, she's going to get paid. So really consider that before you go and watch any of her stuff, okay? I don't want to fuel this problem by bringing this video to light, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Hope that makes sense. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.